Making $100,000 a year used to be the ultimate American dream. You hit six figures, you bought the house, you drove the nice car, and you had zero financial stress. But that dream has crashed hard into reality. According to a recent Lending Club report, an unbelievable 51% of consumers earning more than $100,000 a year report living paycheck to paycheck. Yes, you heard that right. More than half of the six-figure club is just one unexpected emergency away from total financial disaster. Hey friends, Hazel here. If you recently landed a big salary but still feel like you are completely broke, you are definitely not crazy, and you are not alone. Today, we are cracking open the vault on the modern middle-class lifestyle to figure out exactly what is going on. Is it all just lifestyle inflation, expensive iced coffee, and too many online shopping sprees? Or is there a massive, silent financial illusion at play that nobody warns you about? We are going to uncover the invisible traps that are quietly eating your money alive. The true numbers we are about to look at might just completely change how you view your bank account forever. Let's dive in. 1. The disappearing paycheck. Let us do some brutal math. You finally land that magic $100,000 salary. You sign the offer letter, you pop the champagne, and you feel like you have finally made it to the financial finish line. But the moment you actually look at your bank account on your very first payday, a massive chunk of that money has completely vanished into thin air. In your head, $100,000 a year translates to about $8,300 a month. That is the number you used when you were daydreaming about your brand new, upgraded lifestyle. You started picturing the luxury apartment downtown, the spontaneous weekend getaways, and maybe even leasing a nice car. But the corporate world does not just hand you a briefcase full of cash. There is a massive difference between your gross income and your net income, and this is where the six-figure illusion begins to crumble. First in line to take a bite out of your paycheck is the government, and they are incredibly hungry. Let us look at a high-tax state like California, for example. From your 100 grand, federal taxes, state income taxes, and FICA swoop in like a flock of seagulls on a French fry. Before you even blink, they snatch away over $30,000 right off the top. That single step instantly drops your actual take-home pay to less than $70,000. Suddenly, you are no longer making a six-figure salary in practice, you are just earning one on paper. But wait, the great vanishing act is not over yet. Unless you plan on wrapping yourself in bubble wrap every time you step outside, you are going to need health insurance. Medical premiums, dental plans, and vision coverage get pulled right out of your paycheck before you ever see it. For a single person, that could easily be another $2,000 to $3,000 gone every single year. And if you are trying to support a family, you might be looking at double or even triple that amount disappearing. Then comes the responsible adult stuff. Every financial guru on the internet tells you that you absolutely have to save for retirement if you ever want to stop working. So, doing the right thing, you contribute a standard 10% to your 401k plan. That is $10,000 a year locked away in an investment account where you cannot touch it without massive penalties until you have gray hair. Do not get me wrong, future you will be absolutely thrilled, but present you is suddenly feeling a lot lighter in the wallet. So let us tally up the final damage. You started at a glorious $100,000, minus $30,000 for taxes, minus another $10,000 for your retirement, minus roughly $2,000 for healthcare and insurance premiums. Your six-figure salary means you are actually only taking home around $58,000 a year in spendable cash. That is less than $5,000 a month. You are earning a top-tier income on the books, but you are living on a mid-tier budget in reality. It is no wonder you feel completely broke. Almost half your money disappears into the void before you even wake up on payday. And the absolute craziest part of all of this? We have not even started talking about the basic cost of keeping a roof over your head, paying off those giant student loans, or buying groceries yet. 2. The geography of living costs. So, where exactly are these magical $100,000 jobs hiding? Spoiler alert, they are usually not in a quiet, low-cost town where rent is dirt cheap. They are clustered in massive metropolitan hubs. If you want that big tech, finance, or corporate salary, you generally have to live in the places where that income is basically the new minimum wage. The second you sign a lease or apply for a mortgage, this geographical reality hits you hard. The median home sale price in the United States surpassed $400,000 in late 2023. But if you are in a major metro area hunting for those six-figure rolls, that national median looks like a sick joke. You are easily looking at $700,000 or even over $1 million just for a modest starter home. Even renting a basic one-bedroom apartment in these job hubs can quickly burn through to $1,000 to $3,000 every single month without breaking a sweat. Remember that $58,000 take-home pay we calculated earlier? Poof! Almost half of it is gone just to keep a roof over your head. And you still have to commute, eat, and pay off your past. High cost of living areas come with expensive gas, pricey parking, and grocery bills that make you want to cry right there in the produce aisle. Plus, to even land that high-paying job in the first place, you probably had to rack up some serious university degrees. The average monthly student loan payment for young professionals is around $500. That is another $6,000 a year vanishing into the ether before you even buy a single cup of coffee. The brutal truth is, you are trying to stretch a salary that has completely lost its historical prestige. Inflation has severely eroded your purchasing power over the last decade. According to federal data, $100,000 in 2013 had the equivalent buying power of roughly $130,000 in 2023. You are not crazy, and you are likely not mismanaging your money. You are just earning 2013 wealth while paying for a 2024 reality. 3. The lifestyle inflation trap. The moment your salary crosses into six figures, society suddenly expects you to play a very expensive character. You are a successful professional now, which means you cannot show up to the office reunion in a beat-up 10-year-old sedan. This is the lifestyle inflation trap, and it is the silent killer of the modern middle class. It starts small. You upgrade from roommates to a luxury one-bedroom apartment because you feel like you have finally earned it. Then comes the fancy car lease, the organic groceries, and the spontaneous weekend trips just to look cool on social media. But the biggest trap is actually the convenience tax. High-paying jobs usually come with high stress and brutally long hours. When you are completely exhausted from endless corporate meetings, you do not want to cook. You order premium food delivery, you pay for laundry services, and you take ride shares instead of the train. You are literally spending your new wealth just to buy back enough energy to keep working. Add a family into this mix, and the math becomes downright terrifying. If you have kids, the middle-class squeeze turns into a crushing vice grip. Childcare costs average over $10,000 per year per child in many states. That is not private school, that is just keeping them alive and supervised while you are stuck at your desk earning that supposedly rich salary. You are earning more money than ever before, but your expenses have magically grown to eat every single penny of it. You are caught on a golden hamster wheel, running faster just to stay in the exact same place. So, if the system is rigged and your own habits are working against you, is there any actual way to escape the six-figure trap? 4. Is 100K still rich? Let us rip the Band-Aid right off. If the system is rigged and your own habits are working against you, is making $100,000 a year still considered rich? The absolute, unequivocal answer is no. If you hit that magic number today, you have not unlocked the gates to elite wealth. You have simply purchased a ticket back into the traditional middle class. Decades ago, a six-figure salary meant driving luxury European sports cars, wearing designer suits, and buying a sprawling suburban mansion with a perfectly manicured lawn. Today, it means you can fix a broken water heater without having a total mental breakdown, afford your monthly grocery bill without coupons, and maybe go on one decent family vacation a year. Society is currently suffering from a massive cultural lag. We still celebrate the $100,000 mark like it is the ultimate financial finish line, but economically, it is just a much more comfortable starting line. Financial experts actually have a name for this group. They call them high earners, not rich yet. You have acquired a fantastic shovel to dig yourself out of debt, but you do not actually own the gold mine. The most dangerous mistake new six-figure earners make is completely confusing a high income with a high net worth. Earning a massive salary does not magically drop a pile of cash into your savings account. You are simply cash flowing an increasingly expensive lifestyle. True wealth is what you keep, not what you spend. When you lease the premium car and rent the luxury loft, you are transferring your hard-earned wealth to the dealership and the landlord. So how do you escape this invisible trap and actually build wealth? You have to ruthlessly murder your ego. If you want to become truly rich on a six-figure salary today, you have to live exactly like you did when you were making $60,000. Keep driving the boring, 10-year-old car. Skip the luxury apartment with the rooftop dog park. Stop trying to keep up with coworkers who are quietly drowning in credit card debt just to look the part. We have been conditioned to believe that a big paycheck requires a big lifestyle. But real wealth is completely invisible. It is not a flashy job title, a premium credit card, or an expensive zip code. Real wealth is having index funds that pay you while you sleep. It is the freedom to walk away from a toxic job because you have a 2-year emergency fund. Your salary is merely the tool you use to buy those assets. If you spend every single penny maintaining the illusion of wealth, you remain a highly paid participant in the exact same stressful rat race. Hitting that 6-figure milestone is a massive, incredible achievement, and you should be genuinely proud of the hard work it took to get there. Just do not let outdated 1990s expectations trick you into spending all of it. Budget strictly, invest aggressively, and protect your peace. You might not be a yacht-owning millionaire yet, but with a disciplined mindset, you are absolutely on the right path. If this video helped you feel a little less crazy about your bank account, make sure to gently smash that like button and subscribe for more completely honest financial truth. Keep your money safe, and I will catch you in the next one.